Hello, and welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. Here we are, standing upside down at the Great Silver Shrine. Yes, in the previous episode, we tagged along with Fina as she returned home to here. Now, we took a bit of a walk around the exterior. So, with that out of the way, let's walk toward the large, glowing pillar of light in the center and see where this leads us. And beam me up. Wow. So this is what the Great Silver Shrine looks like. It's amazing. Vice, do you see that building over there? Maybe? Oh dear. Yes. That is the Room of the Elders. It is the heart of this shrine. To get there, we must travel through the Path of Emptiness. But be careful, or else you might lose all sense of direction in there. Ah, great. This sounds like it's gonna be loads of fun. Well, I guess all we have to do is just not get lost, right? Come on, Vice. Yes, don't get lost indeed. Now this is... Oh, maybe you can see just by how Vice is moving around. Oh, there we go. Controlling in this place is weird. It's difficult to describe it, because I can't turn. See, this is me trying to go left and right. It honestly feels like you aren't actually controlling Vice. You are instead controlling the world around him, and all he can do is walk forward. That's the best I can do. Oh boy. So yeah, gravity seems to have no meaning in here. We just go all over the place. I don't believe there are any enemies, but I think there are treasure chests. So let's go over this way. Is there anything here? I saw that it was a dead end. But dead ends sometimes house treasure. No, there's nothing here. Okay. We're heading back. Now, I don't really know what this episode is going to look like. This is a lot of wandering around, possibly getting lost. I won't rule that out. So I might just speed it up to like 2 times and see if that, see how that ends up looking. Otherwise, I will walk into dead ends and just keep blabbering on like this. I don't know if I can do that. Well, we have tried the 2 ways that weren't the way forward, so we flip around to the underside and keep going. Where does that lead? That leads to nothing? I don't think there's anything there. How about this side? This side leads around... I can't... Is that the end? I'm not sure. I can't quite see. It keeps going. It keeps going. Okay, maybe this is a treasure chest. Because I'm quite positive there's at least 1 in here somewhere. And there's probably more than 1. Okay, where does that lead? That leads nowhere. This leads up and around. Ah, here we go. What is it? I received a moonberry. Just marvelous. And this just sort of keeps on going. I wonder, I can go into first person. You know what, that's maybe helpful. Huh. I wonder if that was another treasure chest up there. Well, no time like the present. Let's just about face and go check. Alright. Oh, yeah, look at that. See, we would have missed this. What is it? It is a silver armor. Wonderful. Vice, do you need better armor? The answer is always yes. This is a captain's cloak. And the silver armor... silver suit of armor that has a high resistance to silver attacks and is an all-around stat buff. Which means that Gilder could probably afford to use Vice's old armor. Captain's cloak? Yeah, it's not a huge buff, but it's something. And Gilder's a captain too, so he deserves it. Anyway, let's just run back to where we were. Alrighty, here we are. Now, can I go around here? Oh boy, yes I can. Huh, I wonder what's on this side. This kind of looks like the way forward. Which leads me to believe that this is a treasure chest that I already got. What? Okay, sure. Forward it is. Now, fork in the road. Where does this pathway lead? This goes around here somewhere. Let's see, that is nothing. And this, okay, again, this appears to be the way forward. And the first rule of any kind of dungeon crawl is to never go the correct way the first time, because the incorrect way often houses treasure. And we are here for treasure. What is this little open area? No, we're heading up. Is this the way forward? I don't know, maybe they're both the way forward. This does seem to go on for quite a while, though. I'm liking this music. The music is very pretty. Kind of ethereal in a way. And, oh, are you kidding me, Vice? Vice, please tell me this isn't a dead end. Oh, it's not. This is an elevator. Which makes me wonder what was down the other path. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, we arrive at another fork in the road. There's a lot of those around here. My intuition has been incorrect for the most part so far. This leads nowhere. Okay, we can catch that one early. How about the other path? I want to explore this place thoroughly. What do we have? We have, oh, nothing. Huh. I see. This would have easily been discovered had I just done a little bit of looking the first time, but alas, I did not. And Vice, you're getting your 10,000 steps today, I can tell you that much. And we arrive back at the elevator. Take a step on, Vice. Where's this gonna take us? Going up. Ah. So this is the central building. We are getting closer to our destination. But of course, it's not gonna be that easy, is it? No, there's a whole maze of paths and gravity defiance all around us. Where does this lead? I saw earlier that there was another place I could flip around to the underside, but this is a treasure chest, and it contains another moonberry. I am curious, Gilder, how many moonberries do I have? I have 4, so I guess I can give you a barrier for 1 turn that blocks adverse effects. Here, have the Aura of Denial. But you don't have enough moonberries for your ultimate ability. Don't worry, we'll get there. So we turn around and go back. Luckily, this one isn't too far away. It is right here, as it were. So, get ready to flip. Whoa! Okay. What is that? That is nothing. I can't interact with that. So it looks like I have only one pathway to take now. And that one pathway leads me where? There's the other side of the elevator. That might lead into the center building, actually. So where does this lead? Hopefully to another treasure chest. No, this actually leads to the center building. Alright. I think I'm about 0 for 3 in my executive decisions of which paths to take. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. So where does this lead, then? What do we got, huh? Show me the goods. I want to loot every treasure in this holy temple. It is another silver armor. Is silver armor just the best armor that I can have? Is that why I'm getting so much? Oh, I have another captain cloak. But it looks like, yeah, Aika can wear this. Okay, there you go. I'll take it. And now we walk all the way back to the door. Okay, well, here we are. You know, that wasn't nearly as painful as I remember it being. I thought that was a much longer path. The door just disintegrates before us, and we enter the Chamber of the Elders. Here we are. Fina, where are we? We are in the Chamber of Elders. Fina, welcome home. Who said that? Oh, hey, you doing okay in there? Oh. That's a neat trick. Yes, that does appear to be an Elder. Elder Prime, if you would. I trust you have completed your mission. I'm sorry, I collected the crystals, but they were stolen by Ramirez. What? Fina, who is that? I see you've brought some of the island dwellers back with you. How amusing. There's a lot of them. All locked away in their crystals. Oh, hey, looks like there's a bunch of them. I see, so Ramirez has turned after all. When he stopped contacting us, we feared the worst. And they all have their own names, too. There's no way I'm gonna differentiate all these voices. When he was here in the shrine, he was so loyal I can't imagine what made him change. If he gave the crystals to island dwellers, this is very grave news indeed. If he has turned, and he has all 6 crystals, he may release the seal on Zelos. That would be tragic. Zelos? What's grave news? What are you talking about? Elder Prime, please, I want to know the truth. Ramirez said that he was gathering the moon crystals to raise the lost continent, to unleash the rains of destruction. He told me the Sylvites called down the rains of destruction on the old world. Is that true? Is that what the crystals are used for? Yeah, good. Cut right to the chase. So, young Fina, you have discovered the truth about the crystals. I suppose the time has come to tell you everything. I shall take you to the Hall of Knowledge, where you will find the truth. Hey, what's happening to us? I don't like this. Yeah, 4 to beam up. Ah. Okay. A little bit surreal, but we seem to be okay. Oh, where are we? Vice, I don't like this. Are you okay? Ah, poor Aika. Yeah, I think so. How about you? I'm not sure yet. I feel strange. Hey, Fina, where'd the crazy old man go? Fina? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I've never been here before. You are in the Hall of Knowledge. This is where you will find the Chronicles of Arcadia. Oh? It is here where you may observe the events that shaped the world as you know it. Look not with your eyes, but with your hearts. You will see the power of the moon crystals and witness the rains of destruction. Okay. It's one of these, huh? Oh, it looks like a giant island. This is Soltis. Long ago, the continent flourished under the light of the silver moon. It was our home. So there was one continent for each moon, right? You are correct. The world was at peace, and its population was thirsting for knowledge. Ah. And what did that knowledge bring them? Again, with the lovely storytelling music in the background. But their leaders used their newfound knowledge to create the Gigas. I believe you have seen what the Gigas can do firsthand. They all sought the power of the moon crystals. These 6 little gems twisted the hearts and souls of men. Ah yes, but they were all of them deceived, for there was another crystal. The world became a nightmare. 1,000 atrocities resulted in countless deaths. Even after most of the world was destroyed, the survivors sought to kill rather than heal. We watched and we judged. We decided that the world could not be saved. Everything came from nothing, so to complete the cycle we decided to destroy everything, so the world would once again be nothing. We believed that a new, peaceful world would rise from the ashes of the old. Zelos, our own Gigas, was born. It was a Gigas born from nothing, but it encompassed everything. It was truly almighty. We then commanded Zelos to focus its energy on the moons. And we all know what happened next. Moonstones battered the lands, the world was cleansed of evil. Zelos was the cause of the rains of destruction. When it was over, we placed Zelos in a state of suspended animation and sealed him in the depths of Soltis with our magic. It was a magical seal so great that only the power of the 6 moon crystals together could break it. Afterwards, we sent Soltis, along with Zelos, into deep sky where we hoped it would remain lost forever. Zelos was too powerful. Never should a living soul animate him. We separated this shrine from the rest of Soltis and fled to the skies. Since the days of the old world, we have been watching the world rise from its ashes. So, this great silver shrine carried the Sylvites to safety after they destroyed the world. How convenient. You caused the rains of destruction. Ooh, Vice is mad. So now you understand the truth. Fina, when we sent you on your mission, it was not to stop Valua from using the Gigas. It was to once again call down the rains of destruction. Oh dear. You used her, that's horrible. Fina, you saw with your own eyes the anger, the hate, the suffering, the death. Their quest for power would only consume them. We must cleanse the world. Vice, we see in your heart that you have helped Fina on her quest. I will allow you to stay here in the Great Silver Shrine and live with the new world we are about to create. Will you aid us? Let me think about it. No, who do you think you are? You think you can just ask us to forget everyone we care about? You're no different from Galshan. Ooh. If the world isn't meeting your standards, then you feel you can destroy it? I won't allow it. Fina, you are one of us. You understand. ... Does she, though? No, I do not understand. Elders, you are all wrong. How can you think like this? What? Vice and the others have taught me something. I learned that no matter what happens, you have to be strong. Even if your home is burned to the ground, even if you're facing impossible odds, and even when you don't know who to trust, you have to be strong and fight for a better future. Yeah, you tell them. I believe in what I have learned. As long as the people of the world have that strength in their hearts, they will be able to overcome anything. There has to be a way to return peace to the world without having to call down the rains of destruction. Fina. I'm sorry, but that world now belongs to me. Oh? I will bring a new order to the world, and all shall bow before me. Galshan! Oh, fancy seeing him here. How did he get here? Did you forget, little girl, that Ramirez is also a Sylvite? He too has a ship capable of reaching this place. Okay, that makes sense. I have come to claim the silver crystal. What? Oh, look out! Oh boy. Oh. Well, that's one way to do it. No! Huh. Elders, I understand your wish to mold the world into how you see fit, but you will not be the ones with the power to make that decision. And there he goes, quite a leap. Ramirez is much too valuable to me. I could not take the crystal from his body. I thought of taking the crystal from you, Fina, but I realized there was a much easier way of getting one. Ha 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 ha! Now the 6 crystals are in my possession. Watch as the world bows before me. And just like that, they're gone. Well, this is not good news. Damn. Galshan! Elder Prime. Do not cry, Fina. Elder Prime is now free. He has returned to a state of nothingness. But Ramirez has acquired all 6 of the crystals. The world will crumble before them. All is lost. Oh, these guys give up real easy. No, I refuse to give up. I can't sit here and watch the people of the world be slaughtered. We will stop them. We can't let them unleash the rains of destruction. Fina, it is hopeless. Now you shut up. Vice, we've got to go back to Deep Sky and find Soltis. Galshan and Ramirez must be stopped. All right, everyone. You heard Fina. We've got to stop them. Island dwellers, if you wish, I can send you back to the entrance of the shrine. Yeah, that would be great. No thanks, we'll walk. No, I don't want to do that again. Very well, hold still. And here we are. And I think this is a pretty good place to end the episode. Yes, that was rather plot-heavy, but oh boy, the pieces are in motion now. So, if you enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I do hope that you join me again next time for the next exciting episode of this. Till then, ta-ta.